exploring the art of crafting a mind-bending twist. Titled The Art of Crafting a Mind-Bending Twist. Hey there, fellow creatives, and welcome back to Artificial Radio. Today we are diving into one of the most magical elements of storytelling, the twist. That moment when you're convinced you know where the narrative is headed, only to have your perspective turned on its head. Crafting a mind-bending twist requires a delicate balance of surprise and inevitability. It's a paradox that can be both electrifying and alienating, depending on how it's executed. So, what makes a twist truly great? First and foremost, it needs to be rooted in the story itself. A good twist is not something tacked on at the end as a cheap thrill, but rather a natural consequence of the narrative's inner logic. It's the culmination of clues and hints scattered throughout the story, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal themselves. Consider the works of David Lynch, who has mastered the art of subtly dropping hints and red herrings throughout his films and television series. Take, for example, the infamous finale of Twin Peaks. The sheer audacity of the twist that the entire series was a dream still shocks audiences today. Of course, the key to any successful twist is misdirection. This is where most writers go wrong. A good twist needs to be both surprising and inevitable. We should feel like the rug was pulled from under our feet one moment, and then wonder how we didn't see it coming the next. Take M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense, for instance. On the surface, it appears to be a fairly straightforward horror film. But look closer, and you'll realize that the clues were hiding in plain sight the whole time. The film's title, the characters' recurring lines, even the color palette, all of these elements weave together to create an unforgettable twist that recontextualizes the entire story. Now, the art of crafting a mind-bending twist is not just about surprising your audience. It's about creating a new understanding of the story that makes it feel more layered and meaningful. Think of it like a puzzle, where each piece snaps into place only when you realize how they intersect. So, how do we, as writers and storytellers, create twists that will leave our audience breathless? We need to pay attention to the smallest details, the tiniest clues, and the most seemingly inconsequential elements. We need to create a narrative that rewards close attention and encourages multiple viewings. As John Irving once said, the twists and surprises in a story are like the stones in a winding river, each one worn by the water and smoothing the flow of the stream. Ah, but what if we throw a boulder into that river? What kind of ripples would that create? The possibilities are endless. And that's what makes crafting a mind-bending twist so magical. It's the thrill of the unknown, the satisfaction of finally piecing together those misdirections and red herrings. When done right, a great twist can elevate the entire narrative, turning it into something much greater than the sum of its parts. So, the next time you're working on your latest story, remember the key to a mind-bending twist lies in the intricate dance between surprise and inevitability. Create a narrative that's both surprising and inevitable, and you'll have your audience completely invested in the ride.